So, um, we spend all our time sitting in chairs. Either we're driving or we're at work and we're sitting in the chairs all the time. And this makes our hips inflexible, rigid, and our knees are weak and our feet don't work properly. And this leads to low back pain, knee pain, hip pain, foot pain, the works. So, this is a modern lifestyle problem, and this is because we use chairs too much. So, what I ask my patients to do is I ask them to get home after work and sit down on the floor. And sitting down on the floor is an easy way to get strength and flexibility of your lower limbs. And when you sit on the floor, there are some people who will sit on the floor leaning back against a wall or against furniture with their legs outstretched. That's not enough. You need to sit unsupported. And sitting cross-legged isn't the only way you need to sit on the floor. This is just one of the positions. Now you can sit like that. You can sit like that. Or you can sit in Vajrasana. Or you can go into half kneeling on one side or half kneeling on the other. So there are all these positions that you can use. And when you sit on the floor, because it hurts after you sit for some time, it starts to hurt because you're putting pressure on your joints and on your tissues. Things go numb, it starts to hurt. So what you should be doing is you should be changing position as frequently as possible. And this is exercise in itself. You get your flexibility, you get your strength, and getting up from the floor is an exercise in itself. So you'll notice that you have a favorite side to get up off on. So I have a tendency to just use my left side to get up. So you should make it a point to use the other side also. So practice getting up and getting back down on the floor. Practice sitting on the floor. When you're at home, when you're doing work or when you're resting, when you're relaxing, try and find time to spend on the floor. Now there's people who are not able to get on the floor, and that is a temporary problem because when you start practicing, it's going to be difficult in the beginning, but as you get better, as you get more flexible, as you get stronger, you're going to find it easier and easier to sit on the floor. Now for people who will absolutely refuse to sit on the floor, my question is, why can't you just use the sofa the way you would use the floor? Why can't you sit cross-legged in a sofa? Why can't you sit like that on a sofa, or like that, or like that? All of these positions are possible on the sofa too. So the protest when you ask people to sit on the floor is once they get on the floor, they find it difficult to stand up. Yes, that's because you're weak. That's because you're not flexible enough. But nothing's stopping you from using the sofa like you're using a floor. So start with this, and as you get stronger and more flexible, you can start to sit on the floor. Sitting on the floor is the ultimate aim. And you get so many benefits without having to spend extra time going to a gym or getting into a yoga class. Spend time on the floor, you get flexible and strong automatically. So that's something that you should start doing from now on. Start spending time on the floor. Thank you.